Hello everyone, this is Brady with Lewis Motor Company, and today we're taking a look at our 2008 Chevrolet Silverado 3500 HD 11-foot utility body dual rear wheel 4-wheel drive truck with only 70,000 original miles. Has a DURAMAX 6.6 liter turbo diesel, Allison automatic transmission, has a Boss Bullet 2 air compressor. It's a gasoline powered air compressor. It's got top mounted boxes. Overall, the truck's in nice condition, and again, only 70,000 miles. This is a one owner truck. Looks like it spent most of its life out in West Virginia. It's been maintained and serviced. It's got a bunch of service records on the Carfax. And overall, it shows well. It runs, drives, operates as it should. We did some minor service work to it, but overall, for the miles, everything was in nice condition. We didn't have to do a whole bunch to this truck. Cosmetically, it's mostly original. We did some minor touching up on the wheels and such, but overall, it's a nice truck. Nice original truck too, with not a ton of rust on it, just some light surface rust on the frame. All the tires are in nice condition. They look to be fairly new with very deep tread remaining. The frame and underside's in nice condition. We'll get up underneath of it, but got some light surface rust showing, but no major rot or any areas of concern. Underneath the door shows nice. In the rocker panels, there's no major rust showing, as you can see. And the frame and underside is all very clean. Just some light surface rust showing, and on par for an 08, actually better than I'd expect for an 08, to be honest. Utility box is in great shape. We'll show you that in just a few minutes. The truck does have working lights and strobe lights throughout. Looks like it did have a power inverter as well. It's plumbed for one, but no power inverter is installed in this truck, but you can see some outlets and things like that that would relate to a power inverter. Looking inside the interior of this truck, now it is just a regular work truck, so you have crank windows, you have manual locks, but the driver's seat's in nice condition. It is a bench seat, so that will fold up. Some minor wear and tear showing inside on the interior, but overall nothing too crazy, nothing too bad. The driver's seat shows nice. Black vinyl floor shows nice as well. Now we will jump up in here. We do have a little bit of wear on the steering wheel, as you can see near the top here. It looks like they were gripping it pretty hard, but other than that, the interior shows pretty nice. Dashboard's in good condition with no major cracks, just some light fading. Headliner's in nice condition overall. And the floorboard on both sides shows nice. Now it does have heat and air conditioning and an AM/FM radio, which seems to work as it should. I mentioned that it does have strobe lights. That's going to be your switch for the strobe lights. So we'll go ahead and flip that up. Actually, it's already, well, there it is. Flip that up and our strobe lights should be on. But 70,301 miles. Go ahead and start it up. Starts right up. It sounds great. We've got no lights on the dash. That DURAMAX sounds awesome. That's a good, reliable engine. We've had great luck with them. With only 70,000 miles, this thing's just getting started. Floor shift, 4-wheel drive. Truck even has OnStar. All right, looking out the back here, like I said, we have two top-mounted boxes. Now these boxes are old and they have not really been used, it seems like, so they are a little finicky getting them open. They will be included, but if it were my truck, I'd probably replace them. They're not super expensive, or you might be able to lube those hinges up and get away with it. But looking inside the Reading box here, it shows very, very nice inside and out. Go ahead and open this utility box door. If we can get in there, there we go. But the door shows really nice. There's no major rust showing on the bottom. Looks like someone may have done some repairs inside this box floor at some point. But as of right now, it's showing really nice. Underneath shows really nice on the doors. All the doors are in good condition on this box. And over the wheel well where they normally rust out, this one's in nice condition. You have some minor paint chipping, but other than that, it's in great shape. Inside every one of these boxes shows nice, with no major areas of concern. You've got some light surface rust, some of the boxes, such as right there, but again, nothing to be concerned about. It's in great condition overall. I've seen them much worse than this. In these back two boxes, on either side, there is a little surface rust, a little bit of bubbling showing in the boxes, but it shows really nice overall. You can see on that right side the strobe light's working. This one's not working. I don't know, you probably have to replace that, or we can look into it for you. But it's got a strobe light up top, as you can see on top of the cab, and it's got some strobe lights in the front grille, so it's going to be seen at night. This would be a great truck for tire service or roadside service. You got a big air compressor on the side. It's a gasoline powered air compressor. It does have a hitch receiver with necessary wiring here. That's a blade wiring. We haven't actually hooked up a trailer to it, but it all is there. Now in between the boxes here, it shows beautifully. This looks like it's in an original condition that we received it, and there's been no bed line or anything like that. So for a utility box to look like this in this age, this is impressive. It's very, very nice. Doesn't look like it's been reconditioned or painted. So it shows you the very minor use that this truck has had. Now off the back here, we do have an air reel and hose that's connected directly to the air compressor. We've got a fold down tailgate, good for a working station. Opens and closes as it should. Looking down this side, no different. We have one top box. You can see the Boss Bullet 2 on the front there. It's got its own separate fuel tank. That's what's protruding out of the compressor. But again, this box is the same way. It has a little bit of kind of rust on this hinge. It's kind of a pain to get open. You can lube that up or just replace that box. Again, it will come with it. Got some surface rust near this front of this compartment here. This is the rear compartment where they normally get rusty, but the floor bottoms are really in good condition with no signs of any major rust. This box is in great shape. And again, looking at all these tires, they're in very nice condition with deep tread remaining. No areas of concern there. You can see that frame shows really nice. Got some light surface rust in some areas, but overall not too crazy. Cross members of the bed all look very solid. I don't see a whole lot of rust on this truck, so that's a good thing. Very, very solid inside the interior box doors. Now we've only got 50 hours showing on this air compressor. It's got a Kohler engine. Again, this is a gasoline powered air compressor. We'll go ahead and try to fire it up with one hand. So we'll shut that down. You can hear that starts right up and runs all day if you wanted to, but only 50 hours on that. It's a very expensive unit. It's a Boss Bullet 2. You can look those up. But a very nice air compressor system. We can see those Boss air compressors on a lot of our bigger service trucks with hydraulic compressors, so that's cool. It's a self-contained unit. It takes its own gas. You can see that fill tank on the side there. Fill it up and go to work, but it hasn't been used much. Only 50 hours on it. Cab's in nice shape. Looks like they might have had bigger mirrors at some point. That's why you see those bolts in there to fill the holes, but you put those back on if you wanted. You can see we've got our strobe light up top, which is a nice strobe light. Show you this side of the interior. Door panel is in nice shape. Got some minor scrapes and scratches. A little bit of wear showing on this passenger seat, but overall the interior shows nice. Now we'll show you underneath again. It's all in nice shape. It's a nice truck inside and out. DURAMAX turbo diesel, only 70,000 miles on this thing. It's just getting started. I know I own one of these personally, and I ran it to 300,000 miles with hardly any issues. So hopefully with this truck, whoever buys it's going to have the same luck. But as of right now, it's running and driving, operating 100%. Seems like a nice truck. You can see the front two strobe lights off the grill here, and then you've got the same one on top of that cab. Truck's in nice condition. Inside and out, there's no major rust. Starts right up, sounds great, does what it's supposed to do. It's got a big gasoline powered air compressor, great for roadside service or any type of mechanic work, and it's ready to rock and roll. It'll last a long time here. 70,000 miles on a 6.6 Duramax. It's just getting started. But you can check this truck out for sale on eBay. Feel free to give me a call, shoot me a message. I'd be happy to help you. I can ship this truck throughout the United States. Call me and I'll give you a quote on that. We are Lewis Motor Company. We're located in Clarksville, Maryland, which is just outside of Baltimore, Maryland. Our website is lewistrucks.com. That's L-E-W-I-S trucks with an S.com. We've got this truck, a few other service trucks, and a bunch of other trucks on there. So if you like the video, you like the truck, give me a call and we'll get this thing sold to you. Thank you guys for watching.
Today we're in a 2008 Chevy 3500 with the service body and Boss Bullet air compressor. We're gonna shoot down the road and do a quick test drive video, shift through the gears, check the alignment, check the brakes, just do an overall driving video so you guys can see what you're buying. It's a DURAMAX diesel, 6.6 liter. Allison automatic transmission. And we're off. The truck has good power. Nice linear power curve. Doing about 60 miles an hour. Overall, the truck drives well. I can drive with my pinky. Alignment feels pretty straight. As you can see, I do not have my knees on the wheel. Feels pretty good. Really doesn't need any correction. It's about 75 today in Maryland and the AC is blowing cold. You can see there in the rear view mirror, truck does not smoke. Take a peek at the Boss Bullet. The truck drives good. Feels responsive, feels good. We're gonna do a quick brake jab here. And we're decreasing speed to about 50 now. We're gonna throttle down, shift up a gear, and then hit the brake hard. Feels pretty good. Really no pulsation, as you could see in the wheel. Track pretty straight. The noise that you heard, that was some wind noise, maybe from that compressor area. Nothing really of concern. And we'll hammer down one more time here so you can hear it shift down and shift out. So hopefully the test drive video is helpful for you guys who are buying out of state or even in state and don't want to come out and get off the couch. I'm just kidding. But hopefully it's helpful for everybody. And as always, we appreciate you watching the video and sticking this far into the video. I surely appreciate that. Any questions, check us out at lewistrucks.com. Any questions, lewistrucks.com. Have a great day.